So before adding the update functionality, let us add some title to our add products page. And we'll do the same for our list page as well. Let's run and see how this appears. Okay, so we can live with this for now. Let's go to the create. Okay. All right, so since we have our titles defined, let us work on the update functionality. Let us head back to our Visual Studio and create an action method called as update. So let's copy the method from our create. So our update method will receive an integer ID so that we can update the product details. And let's create a view first. We will create the empty view and name this as update. Let's go back to our create and copy the necessary content. We'll call this as update product. Let us also copy few properties. We'll call this again as update product. And we also need our product model. So let's have it. Let's register it. Let's go back to our product controller. So we'll use our DB context against the product, and let's find the product first. This will return us an instance of our product. And then we need to pass this product to the view. We also ensure that we populate our categories drop-down. We will have to make a subtle change in our update class to also include a hidden property to host the product ID. So let's make those changes. and we will hide this. So this is going to be our hidden property. Let us run this application. Let's compile and see if we are able to view the details using the update button. Let's navigate to the products. And this time we'll try to view the details for the product X, which has the product ID 9. So we have our product details populated. Let's go back. Now let's see if we can get our category name to show as well. So let's click on the update. You can see that the category is populated and you can see that the category ID is automatically selected. So let us now work to save this information into the database. Let's head back to our product controller and copy the create method. Let's also copy the attributes. So when the user clicks on the submit button, we are going to capture the product. We are going to keep the remaining code as is, except that we are going to change the add to the update. We're going to pass our product. We will save it in the database and then we will redirect back to the index, which will then populate the product list. One change that we must make to our custom validations is that we want to query the product name against all the rows in the table except the current row or the row that's being updated. So in order to make this change, we'll have to add one more condition in this. So we have a product name that we are already checking, and we will also need another condition. So let's add that. And the product ID should not be equal to the product dot product ID, since we are updating a record. So we are checking against the entire table, but we are going to exclude the current row. Let's save this. Let's compile. And run our code. Let's head back to our products list and update the product ID 10 and let's change this name to let's add some name here and let's save this. Okay, so we have an error. Let's try to understand the error. Okay, so this shows us that we are in the create action method, and that is because we might have not updated the action in our update view. So let's ensure that we have the correct action. Let's compile this and rerun this. Go to the products. Let's update this again. Click on save. And we can see that we have our update functionality working. So let's change the category name as well and update again. Select a different category, save this. And you can see that we have the category also being updated. Let's update the product name. So you can see that now we have the complete CRUD operations enabled for our application. We are able to create, we are able to update and delete, as well as we also have the view in place. Now let's add the search functionality for this particular list.